My lips ashy.
I know that's the same thing I was about to say. Look kind of ashy today,
Good morning, gorgeous.
but it'll be fine.
Yes, it will. In Jesus'
Good
name.
morning, gorgeous.
Um, but yeah, just talking about and he's such an asshole because I read something recently where it talks about, like the love that that people want or whatever is like that, that love, that bubbly love, like everything is good and you think that's the real love, but the real
Mm-hmm.
love comes in like the pain and
Mm.
the trials and the tribulations. That's when the real, like, that's how you know that you really love somebody. So yeah,
Look, that ain't nothing but the truth.
girl. So yes, but good morning.
Good morning, gorgeous.
How appropriate, girl. So I've been listening to Mary J. Blige album. It came out on February 11th.
Yes,
And well, I didn't listen to it that day,
I
but
didn't either.
yeah, because I was partying. I was in Vegas. So
Yes, still living it up.
I was.
Yeah, I still haven't listened to the CD, the whole CD yet. I
Oh,
haven't listened to it.
good morning, gorgeous. So I have, like, honestly, the last the last part of the album is really like it's really like a vibe. What I really do like about her album is the music, like the beats and everything. Like
Oh, okay.
every song really has like good production. Um, so I'm impressed.
Really?
Yeah,
So
I'm impressed.
this album really was good.
It it's like, in terms, I mean, all of no shade. I love me some Mary, but you can tell with her voice is not the same. So
Mm-hmm.
when as she's singing, it's just kind of like it's really raw. It's really raw.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's really raw. But again, if you're a Mary fan, like you kind of appreciate it. You take her for who she is.
Exactly.
Um, so yes, I mean, out of the songs, I really truly only listened to like five of them. I ain't gonna
Mm-hmm.
hold you. So I guess my real answer to that is no, it's not. Because if an album is really good, like you listen to that old thing.
You
Like,
listen to it from front to backwards to forwards, all day, every day.
yeah, yeah, it's
Keep
not. I don't feel
going.
like it's Grammy worthy. Like Jasmine Sullivan, for example. Like I could listen to that
Still says she
from
ain't get it. But
from
yeah,
top to bottom. But
of course.
yeah, but it's Mary. It's
It's
Mary.
Mary, so you have to do good. But what I want to say is that on All Star Weekend, the the show during the 3 pointers and
Mm-hmm.
um, slam dunk contest, they have the little concert before, but it was her performance wasn't good.
Okay, what about and compared to the Super Bowl?
Hmm.
Well, number one, we've seen her perform live.
Oh, we've seen her perform a lot, and she is amazing. She puts on a show.
Like,
So
let's not get it twisted.
don't get it twisted now. But this one, she wasn't. I don't. She didn't do her best, and it
What
wasn't good.
what happened? I mean, or what didn't
It's just
happen?
her voice didn't
Her voice.
sound right. Yeah, it didn't
Mm-hmm.
sound right. And the
Mm,
way that the stage was, it just wasn't like it was. To me, it just didn't seem like it was rehearsed well.
mm.
Little Wayne was also on there. He came out for like 2.5 seconds and did one show. I know he got paid probably millions. And then the Migos was out there. They did okay. It just seemed like the performances were rushed. Little Baby was on there as well.
Mm.
Uh, Gunna, I don't know if he practiced or whatever because it didn't seem like he was like prepared. I don't know. I don't. It just didn't seem. The only one that really did good was Lil Baby. But everybody else, it didn't seem like it was.
Because you a little baby, like, stan. You a little baby stan, dog. Like,
Because he's just great. Just everything. Just giving back to the community, what he does, and just how he is. It's just, yeah.
What's his sign? You know his sign?
Oh, let me find out little baby
What's
sign.
little baby sign?
What do you guess that he is?
Mm,
From how he is, what do you think he is?
I think he is I think he may be a Pisces, or he's a I think I think honestly, I think the only thing I think he may be is
You
a
don't get like Libra vibes.
a little bit. Yes, I do. I do. Either
I
Pisces or Libra. That's
I can see that. I can see those two. That
okay.
nothing else can I can't see him anything else but those two because
Or Sag. He might be a Sag. He might be a
hmm,
Sag.
okay, let's see what he is. 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 Girl, he is sad.
Yo, you lying. When's his birthday? Hold on, let me guess. It's December. It's December. It has to be like between is it between the 12th and the oh no. It's oh
He
he's a early
he's early. Real really early.
he the first?
The third.
The third. Ooh, that's tight.
So let me tell y'all a little bit about Sad. So they have good charm,
Mm-hmm.
good looks. They enjoy living a good life.
Mm-hmm.
And they manage to keep in touch with their spiritual vibes. What else do they have? They have this. It just mentioned that they also have good personality. Good, you know what? I don't know why they put that on here, but
Where'd you get this source from? Well, look, I never dated a Sag. I only had.
neither.
Actually, let me mind my business. Go ahead.
Sad. Yeah, I never have, but yeah,
hmm
he's a Sag.
Dang, that's what's up. You ain't say none of the bad stuff though.
I don't know
My
no bad things about Sag. I really don't really know much about Sages
well,
like that.
my father was a Sag. So I
Oh,
mean, not
okay.
that he passed away when I was younger, but still, like, hearing all the stories about him,
They don't
like
take no junk.
no, that's the part. That's the part. Like
Mm-hmm.
they will cut you off,
Mm-hmm.
and keep it moving like it's nothing. They do say the real, like they don't have no
Ooh.
filter. They don't have no filter. So if you make them upset, like they gonna vocalize, what's on their
And
mind.
that's the main reason why Jada says she loves the baby so much because he kept it real. Like he was like the realest of
Mm,
everything,
mm,
everybody. Like
mm.
he always kept it real. She said that he's a provider
Yep.
and he is
Yeah, they
like,
got their worth ethic. You
yeah.
talk about some working some I don't know a harder working Sag, or like Sages and Capricorns, they work their butt off.
Hmm.
They work their butt off. Yeah.
And you can tell that he does because look where he's at. Like he's really doing good. He's
Mm-hmm.
really doing good.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
his time to shine though.
yeah, that's
Well,
what's up.
go ahead, Dominique.
I know that's right. So yes, but we didn't say hi to our UPod, listening to the UPod, overly obsessed, unsung, and underground, where we
Underground, yes.
we love and embrace our unsung and underground artists. Today's episode, though, is not necessarily about our unsung or our underground. She is very well known and a super, super legend, Mary J. Blige. We have
Yes.
fell in love with her new single, Rent Money. So we definitely want to go over that. Um, So
It
yeah,
kind of speaks volumes. It just speaks to everybody. Like everybody, I believe, can relate to this.
yeah. So yeah, but Remedy, she through interviews and stuff like that, like she pretty much addresses her divorce with Kendu.
Uh-huh.
And like she did mention too, it's just like, love, again, like we were talking about earlier, but she's just like, love is good, but the heartbreak is like, is messed
Babe.
up. And with Kendu specifically, like when they was going through the divorce, he was asking for money for alimony, but a lot of money, like, and on top of the fact that when they were going through the divorce, he was spending the money that she had, like, I guess I don't know, because I think too he was her manager too at one point.
Yes, he
Um
was. It makes things even worse.
yeah, so I'm like, yo, like I don't know how she was, and actually I'm curious. Can you look up and see what sign her husband was? Because I'm curious to see the dynamic of them two. Because she's a Capricorn, so
Yeah.
I
Hmm.
know I know in a way she's very stubborn. You know what I mean? But
Hmm.
like just the fact that he had like those villain enough ways to really go in and spend that money and then have her like, and now she didn't have the money just up to give to him for alimony. She had to work for it, so she had
Yes.
to really like grind and go on tours to pay.
She's been doing a whole lot of stuff, like stuff that you wouldn't even see her doing, but she's been doing it because she got to pay it. And it's
Mm,
just sad because as a man, why would you want to take your wife through that or your ex-wife through that? Somebody that you loved and cared about. And I don't get it. I
it's
don't
like
get it.
you came in, so like came in, and that's what she said in the song too. But she was like, she just want to come in with what she brought to the table. It's
Exactly.
like, what did you come in with, sir? I'm just
And,
curious.
and where's he at now?
I'm just curious. I don't know. But I mean, I saw some headlines talking about he got his karma because, he was
Of course he
dating
do.
somebody else. But I don't know. Of course we're gonna have love for Mary, regardless of what happened in the marriage or the divorce. I don't know if she did anything or he did anything, if it was mental abuse. But she also mentioned that too. Like, if anyone knows Mary, y'all know that, she wanted to end her life like after the Life album, my Life album.
Hmm. Hmm.
So, she was really like spending years, and she's been put out albums, all that stuff, and she still has struggled with like certain demons. But she recalls like that marriage or the divorce really taking her to an end that she
A
never
dark
thought
place.
she would.
Mhm.
Yeah, a place that she still couldn't even recover from back then. So I don't know. Like I just is like, you're with someone, and if they really know you and love you, like,
That's what I don't get. I just don't get it. Like if somebody loves the person so much, why would you try to take her through all that and take her for spousal support? Like you can't get out there and do things on your own. He was a manager. You can bounce back and get to manage somebody else and get money. You have to take her money and take all of it
I guess
almost.
I guess the reason I guess the reason behind the divorce is what I'm trying to figure out, because it's just like, was it something that like she did that made him feel like I
No, the reason behind the voice is because he was cheating. It was a big thing. Like he was cheating, and he's a Leo. August 14th.
mm, damn.
But yeah, he was cheating. He was cheating with the assistant,
Damn.
someone who she trusted. And that was another thing. Like I trusted you to be in my space, and then you gonna cheat with my husband, and then my husband, you gonna be a cheater, period. Like that's why I be like, and I don't mean to bring this up, but somebody was talking, I forgot what it was on, but it was a comedian. And he was like, he was like, that he was sitting at the bar. I forgot his name right now too. But he said he was sitting at the bar and he was talking to this lady. And he didn't mean to like this. Matter of fact, it wasn't a comedian, it was Plies. Okay. So it was
It was
Plies.
Plies.
Yes. And he said that he was
He
sitting
is
at
a
the
comedian, though.
yeah, you might as well say it. But he was sitting at the bar and he was talking to this lady, and this lady was like really sad. She was like, "Oh, everything's just going bad. My husband, this and that." And he was asking her what was going on, and she was like, I had my lips done, my breasts done, my body done, this, that, and third. And he like, "Dang, you got all that done, and you still couldn't keep your man."
Damn.
So it makes you think like all
Mm-hmm.
these women out here doing this, doing that, trying to get things done to make themselves look perfect. And a man still going to do what a man going to do. That
Yeah.
don't mean you're going to keep them. You can be
Mm-hmm.
doing the best. Like you can be doing everything that you need to do. But if the man is not wanting to be there, you're not going to be there
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Because people just, if they lack something within themselves, they gonna go get it regardless, and it ain't got nothing to do with you. So,
at
like,
all.
where she named her album "Good Morning Gorgeous," that's like a famous, not famous. I'm talking about
Yeah.
famous, but text message that all the men's be texting you. It be like, "Good morning, beautiful. Good morning, gorgeous." But
Oh,
but she
get
was like.
my nerves. And then they send the same message to 50 other million other people.
So unoriginal. So yeah, but yeah, she looks at herself as like she loves herself now, but
Hmm.
that's a whole different feeling. Like that's a whole different that's like to love yourself like that, that just speaks to your soul, like, where it's
Hmm.
just like regardless of what you go through, like you gonna hurt, but to be able to move past it and still look at yourself like, you know what, I didn't do nothing wrong, I'm good. It's
You
the other
didn't.
person. Like it takes a lot. It takes a lot.
And that's what I be trying to tell a lot of my friends and everybody that I come in contact with. Like, you have to love yourself first. It's you have to know your worth, know who you are as a person, and go from there. Like,
Yeah.
I know who I am. I know what I'm worth. I know what I bring to the table, and I know what I can contribute. So I know who I am. I'm very positive in the person that I am. So a lot of us Black women have to start knowing our worth because we go through a lot. We put up with a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
a lot of times we don't talk about it. We go behind closed doors and cry in the dark, as per se, or cry in the bathroom because you don't want nobody to see you crying or upset. Because we always put on that
Do you
strong,
be doing that?
strong face.
Do you be
I have,
okay? Because
because you know
y'all,
how
the
I'm
hottest.
always a strong friend for everybody else.
Parita don't cry. Parita don't cry. I don't think I ever like. I don't remember. I mean, I think I've only seen you cry. I, honestly, the only time I actually remember seeing you cry is when your father passed. But
Yes.
like, as long as I know you, you don't cry.
Mm-mm. Girl, I be trying to
Girl, in
because
front of me.
you be trying to be so strong for everybody else. When it comes to yourself, you're like, I'm still gonna have on that strong face. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you just cried other places, so
Mm-hmm.
it just happens. I know I speak for myself. That's what I do. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Yeah. Girl, I be boohooing everywhere, girl. It be tears all over the floor. I be like,
I'm getting like that now because I be trying to get in tune with my feelings and expressing it. So I'm trying to get there now. But
mm.
girl, tears they used to never come out.
Girl knocking on you like, hello. But yes, girl. Let's get into this song, Rip Money.
Let's get into it.
Like, this isn't love, this is roulette. I just want back what I put into this.
Mm.
And then I'll keep it moving. Oh no, that is not how I go. So anyway.
But you get the vibes.
Right.
You
So
got the
she's like,
vibes.
this isn't love, this is roulette. That right
Mm-hmm.
there, that right there is so powerful that she can identify like this is not what love is. Basically saying she knows what it is, but Like she's basically like, this is roulette. And that's the only gambling game I even know how to play. Okay.
Me too. Oh my God, dang it. Me too. That's the only like really good at that one. The only other ones that I will sit at the penny machine and do those kind of games that have free spins because I love
Mm-hmm.
that free spins.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. But everything else, roulette is what I play.
Yes. And she killed it. Like that's exactly what it is. She's like, I just want back what I put into this, and then I'll keep moving all of my chips on the table because I never got what I came for, not leaving till I'm stable. So like, so let's say this. So I have to tell you. So when I was in Vegas this past couple of weeks ago or whatever, again, like I didn't gamble at all, but that was the only game that I played. And it is this feeling where it's just like, all right, you know what? I got this money. I got this in me. So let me put it out there. Let me put it on the table. Let me just take my chances. You know what I'm saying? And then you're literally picking the numbers. You're picking like you have this vibe and you just think that the numbers are going to come and all of this stuff. You know it's there, and that's the beauty. Like, you know the numbers are going to play.
No.
And it's so funny because I put the numbers out there, I put my chips on the table, and then I swear the number would come probably two plays after. Like
Every
almost like, yo, like I know it's there. I know it's in you. Like I know it's in you to love me and do the right thing. So I'm giving you what I know you can give back to me. But
Yep.
you give it to me at the times where it's just like I can't use it.
I
Like
can't use it right now.
I'm just like, I was just so done. And I had my little Twitter fan. I had my fingers like, oh, what numbers I'm gonna choose, what number I choose. But yes, like that, I feel that to the core. Like that verse is actually like my favorite joint. She just brought it like it's a game, like it's a betting game.
It is. And then for her to not leave till she's stable, that right there.
Dog. Like, can you imagine how long she would have been saying
That's
she
what I'm saying. And some people do that. Some people stay in
yeah,
relationships for a long
until they
time
feel like they're actually ready to leave.
to
Yeah.
leave or to get back on their feet. And they're like, okay, well, time for me to go now because I
Mm,
have put in so much
mm,
and haven't got it back in return. But now I'm stable. I can leave. And
mm-hmm,
then for some people, that part is too late
mm,
because you're
mm.
trying to put so much into it and the other person is not. It's too late for some people. So it's like, ooh,
Whew. So
love is a dangerous drug.
yes. So she's like, I spend everything on you, spend my energy on you, put that loyalty on you. Lord Jesus, that loyalty get me in
Mm,
trouble.
yeah.
I ain't got nothing left. I'm in over my head. Now I'm barely breathing. You know you the reason, just trying to break even. You must be used to me spending. Actually, what song is that from?
You must be used to me spending. Mm, mm.
Mm,
And all that sweet winding and dining. Oh, you tonight.
mm. And
And
another
another
one.
one.
And another one. Girl. So yeah, that just says like, I really like was faithful to you and loyal to you, and your love language, whatever. I would just threw my money out there, did what I did, and I was tripping. Like I
Yeah,
was tripping, wasn't paying attention, but it's just like, yo, you were just so used to me giving you everything.
everything.
Yeah.
That when it was time for us, even though you were cheating and you were doing the wrong, you still used to me giving you everything, and you still wanted afterwards when you were wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like, what was your judge thinking? Like, I don't understand how a judge would grant him that, and he was in the wrong.
But he probably, I mean, maybe contract. I don't know, because again, he was in business with her, so that's a whole nother thing. So like during the time that they were married, I don't know what work that she produced or whatever the case may be. But I mean, it was alimony too. So it's just like you created this life. And if he had the proof of it, like if he had the paperwork to prove it or just whatever, like I can only imagine. Because I mean, they would do it for a woman. So that's the thing. Is I mean, and it is messed up. It's just like for men, why can't you have that same like do like why can't you
Yeah.
why no I'm saying like if you go through a divorce and
Mhm.
that's the thing, the woman is the one that has the money, you know, just like a man, like if the man has the money and you were there to support the man or whatever, like that it's like automatic because you're the woman and you need you're less than you're less
Yeah.
than so you
Yeah.
you automatically should get that money. Like why isn't that the same for men?
Exactly. But the thing is, Danny's what he was asking for was crazy. Like he was like, he needed a house for his parents. He needed dry cleaning done like every week. It was just a crazy list of stuff that he was asking for. Just
But
crazy. Anyway, just you just gotta be careful about who you choose, the partner you choose. Even though if you do choose the partner that you think, and then later on in life down the line, you know, people change. Um, just gotta hope that that person doesn't change and do a 360 to take all your money or what you work for. I don't know.
mm-hmm.
Shoot, I don't know. So she also said, she's like, look now, my rent money due. I spent everything effing with you. They say you win some, you win some, you lose. All I got is rent money due, effing with you.
Mm,
Dang, that's that right there. Yeah. I was like, I got bills. Like
yeah.
nothing else matters. Like I still, even though I'm spending all that stuff on you, I still got money, and that's the rent is always going to be due.
And then like even thinking about like gambling and I don't know if you've seen the video. I'm curious if she filmed if she did the video at the Yonkers casino. But
Mm,
but yeah, like it's just like when you think about gamblers too, like yo, and it's sad going out to these big cities and you know, and they're known for gambling, seeing all these homeless people, and you think to
that's
yourself, like,
always.
dog, they really went out there to just like give it all and thinking that they're going to win money back, and then you kind of get addicted to it. Like you win, and then it's this one time you bet it all, and then you lose that joint, and then you just short. You ain't getting it back.
And that's why I voted no for that law when it first was coming to Maryland. I was like, no, because you see all the other places and you do see that, like that area where the casinos are, you see a lot of homelessness, you see a lot of people, you see a lot of crimes taking place because people are trying to steal to get the money back or just breaking up happy homes. Like your husband is the maybe the breadwinner, who knows, or the woman, but most of the time it has been men. They go in there, they gamble, and then you come home and the wife doesn't know, and like a couple months later y'all out on the street because he done spent it all thinking he gonna win, and
Mm,
you never know.
mm, mm, mm.
This could be that one day he just go in there like, yeah, I'm feeling lucky today, go in there and spend all the money, and then people are crazy, they end up doing other things. Like it's just, I didn't want that, and it still ended up getting passed. But
Mm-hmm.
um because
Right,
they were
you go up
telling all
there.
these stories. Yes, they were telling all these stories like they were going to get back to the schools, putting all that money in back into education, and it's not.
Mm,
Yeah, so it's just like I just want back what I came with. Ain't no sense throwing no shade. This is why I like this one. Putting a finger and blaming and do the rest soon as we kiss. Wasn't no even exchange. You treat everyone like they are famous. Every girl like she's the main chick amazing.
mm.
So,
That sounds like a verse you would write.
yes. So, so just saying, you know, I went back with what I came with. Like, that's a no-brainer. Of course, you came in this relationship with nothing. You should get nothing. And
Well,
then
no,
you
not necessarily. It says
you
I just want back what I came with.
you
Like,
just gave my part.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
like if I came in the relationship with this amount and you came in with nothing, I should keep what I got and you should still go with nothing.
Well,
Because
no, who said he didn't have anything though?
he may have, but he when you got with Mary. Come on now. Come on now. You got with Mary.
But he wasn't. See, now I gotta look that up real quick because he was managing. No, but wasn't he managing? He was a music manager or
Yeah, he
whatever
was.
before, right?
That's what I thought,
Or a
but
record producer.
that's what I thought. But mm,
He was a celebrity manager and record producer, former husband.
you don't see nothing else, right?
No, that's. I mean, I
See,
see he's known for Betty and Coretta and the Ellen DeGeneres show. He was previously married to Mary J. Blige.
you shouldn't be throwing shade to me or pointing a finger at me and blaming me when you were the one who did this and caused this.
Mm-hmm.
And like it wasn't no even exchange. Like we didn't break even. Like you didn't go your separate ways with what you had, what I had. Um, and then everybody you meet, you treat them like they're famous. So basically saying like every chick that you meet, you make them seem like they are the best thing and treat them like the main chick. So man, giving them the same thing that you should just be giving me because I'm your wife and you don't. And you didn't.
Girl, it says too. It says that he was hospitalized after he experienced physical manifestations of stress and emotional distress from the marriage. Lord Jesus.
That he calls. I don't feel bad. I'm sorry. I don't feel bad. You out here doing what you're not supposed to do. That karma is definitely true.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
You
And it
don't
was
you don't treat nobody like that.
yeah, and I have friends who that has said something about this recently. It's just like that thing, like you may do what you do, right? Like in your marriage or whatever. That karma is gonna come back to you regardless. It might not come back to you in like the same way that you did it. Like,
Exactly.
for example, like, all right, so you cheated, so they cheat on you or nothing. But it can come back to you like in losing something, or
Yep.
or it could go to your kids, or it could, it's gonna come. That's why it's
Mm-hmm.
crazy. So yeah.
Damn, the rent money due. Mm.
Oh, Davies.
Tango. Oh yeah, Davies. Tangeray spilling gin and juice, feeling like I'm Snoop. Phone out. She recording just so she can get the proof. Because they gotta bring those receipts. So it was all good when she was in the mood, but I scratched that. Nothing on me regular Louis Vuitton backpack, chains on. She ain't got her own. She gotta match that. Focus on the future. I don't backtrack. That rent money due. I take credit, cash, debit, even cash app. Sound like a store. 53 spending bundles. We stashed that. It's hard to trust them. I'm one to stab that. Now I'm just looking past that. I hope you got your own. No more asking me where your cab at. Ask me what I'm mad at. Smoke it, then I'll pass that.
Mm. That's some real stuff. Like just saying, like, look, I always was on, like this was my life, and then you come in and you want the same life as me, and now you in expectation that you're do that because that's how my life was before you came, like, but it's just like even if all is said and done, it's just like no ask like asking me why I'm mad or whatever, smoking and then past that. It's just like, you know what? It is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not about the stress because at the end of the day, I still got rent money due. Like I still got bills. Like I gotta worry about how I'm gonna get this money and do what
Yep,
I gotta do.
and I'm gonna figure it out, and I'm gonna come out better, come out on top, like come out stronger. So it
Mm-hmm.
don't matter what you did. It is what it is. We had a great time when we did, and when it was bad. And
Yeah.
at the end of the day, just like you said, Daniels, rent always due. It ain't going to stop being due.
Mm-hmm. This was a really good song. And
It was.
I think too what I admired about it too again was the music. It was just like you were waiting for this like this bass to drop and like you
Hmm.
get into it, but it was just like this beautiful melody that played throughout the
Yeah.
song, and it just I don't know. Like again, it's that rawness that Mary gives that unexpectedly you don't realize that you need at the moment. But it's just like that drum is a bop, you know. Like
And of course, with her having Davies in it, he gets raw all day. His voice
mm-hmm,
is so edgy anyway. So
edgy,
that was,
yeah,
yeah. So it was good to put him in there.
yeah. So yeah, I love that joint, y'all. That's my little jam. I never been money to. Mm.
Yes.
So yes, girl. But anything else for the people? Go, y'all go
Um,
listen and play that joint up, run them numbers for me.
yes. Run them numbers up because them numbers are still running up. We're still doing good. Also just remember to like, share, um, inform anyone who is getting new into music. Let us know so we can check them out. Also, just make sure to write us, comment, let us know how you feel about it, how you feel about each episode. Just let us know, and what you want to see in the future. Yeah, just keep us posted because this
Yep.
is what we love to do.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, then. Well, we out.
We out until music next time, and always remember the rent is due.
Oh my God. Bye, y'all.